Great. Okay. Whoever not joined, it is for them. So recording started. This is data center. If you know, we have our applications in a data center. Have a VMware environment. Okay, and that is normally it is vSphere. So VMware, they use the hypervisor server named ESXi. So I call it maybe VMware vCenter server. And so this is the, if you consider the infrastructure in a private data center, that consists of ESXi server and the VMware vCenter server. So that is the infrastructure from an infrastructure management perspective. And we have Azure, and Azure is being connected to this data center with a express route. It is called express route. Okay, so this is how it is connected today. But anyway, in this demo, I don't have express route. I have a simple public network. Obviously, in my home, I don't have. I cannot show you that demo because I don't have the express route. But we, and what is express route? If you are not from Azure background, express route is a kind of highway, you can say. It is a highway between on-premise data center and the cloud. And this is a private highway. Private means anybody who is having the express route, like it is private. This complete traffic is private to them. It is not, the traffic is routed through a private channel. Not, so that means it is not accessible to others. So it is a dedicated channel established between Azure and the data center, so that it is not, and we can increase the capacity as we need. So there, possibly today it is 100 gig Gbps they have. So it is that's why I call it highway. That means that the latency will be very minimal than publicly available route. So without that also it is supposed to work because cloud is available to everybody. But then that all the traffic between Azure Migrate, what express route is, I was talking, right? So now, normally this express route is used from, it is a network actually. It is a network. It is not exactly connected to MS appliance or something. So it is, let's put it here. Express route, and this is network. Okay. And this is the between, it is actually network switch, which is connected to Azure and the data center. That's how it is today. Okay. So now just I wanted to replicate that in my home. And this is a pretty much private implementation. I have not taken any anybody's data, or it is not, it is completely private to me. So there is no data has been used from any of the client or, okay. So with that disclosure, let me go ahead and show what is my implementation first. So if you see here, this is being recorded. So I want to show exactly how it is. This is my server. All the IPs are, by the way, private. So I believe, as I showed, this is my hardware. I'm logging to my hardware server. And you see, this is the hardware. Actually, it is, if I refresh it, so host is currently on, if you see, right? So this is the host, it is on. And now when I say host, actually it is the ESXi server, which is having, I have given IP address of 192.168.1.2 because one is my private network. So, and it is root. So I'm logging into my ESX server, and just to check it here, this one, okay? And this is the ESXi server, which I'm talking about. Okay. So this is the ESXi server I logged into now. And this is something just to show it here. Another is I'm the user here. This is I'm here. I connected to this server now. Okay. So I'm the user. I'm connected to ESXi server. Now I have a vCenter server also running in the ESXi server. So that is what it is. If you want to check it, this is a vCenter server. It is a virtual machine and it is running and it is a management server to manage VMware the vSphere completely. So it is a complete management server for managing on-premise virtualization platform. And I have given a IP address of, if you want to check, I have given that is 192.168.10. Actually, I have given. So, and I have actually given a DNS name to it too, so that I can change the IP later. So this is my domain, personal domain, and I have given a, a record. If you are network background, you will know what is a record is. A record is just to change the DNS name to a IP address. So this is a record. Through that a record, I'm actually logging into my vCenter server, and that's not a mandatory thing. You can access the same thing. I can access by the same 10 also. If you just go here, the same thing will go to 10 too, but I don't want to do that. I'll try to use my DNS name always. Okay, so if you see here, I have created it. Once you actually start it initially, it will ask you to create a data center. That is the highest level of construct. And in that, you'll add number of hypervisors. And it has got, if you see this particular hypervisor is added to it to manage vCenter by vCenter server, because I have only one server. So if you see, everything is on that. So this is the ESXi server. Okay, great. So I have created number of VMs in that vCenter in the data center. Just think that this is the customer's data center. Just think it. Okay, I won't name it where it is, but think this is the data center. Now let's quickly go to, and you see here in the vCenter server, I have a web server running. I have a Linux server running. I have a build server running also, which is .NET build server, but we'll not deal with that now. And the vCenter server also it is showing because itself is a VM, right? And this is the simple Windows Server 2016 the image I have created so that I can actually clone it quickly to spawn open any new VM if you want to. Okay, so this is the golden image which we call it. Okay, there is a SQL Server also I'm running. SQL Server 2016, and I can actually log into web server to check it. I can do it here. This is a Windows server. Okay, you see it is a Windows server running. And does it have IP? Yes, it does. So, and what is the IP address? If you see here, 192.168.54. So if it is a web server, then I should be able to actually get it, right? So if you see here, this is a the default web page, we get it. But anyway, I have actually created, if you go here, actually, I have created a web page. Just to show for this demo, I have created the site, and the site name is, if you see here, demo.pnag.com. Okay, and again, I have created a record for that in my domain manager. So I can actually demo.pnag.com. This is the .NET application actually I'm running. If you see here, this is a sample .NET application, ASP.NET Core application I'm running. And that I have built using this build server. So let me quickly run that too, though I'm running because I thought it will go a little crazy with all the servers a little bit, because this is a heavy server I'm running, having, okay, now this is a 48 gig RAM, but this server only takes 48 gig of RAM. So, but let me show you how I have built the server. Build server, and maybe next demo I'll show how the same thing can be done using Octopus. Today I'll do a manual build of the sample application. So let me go ahead and show you. So if you see here the IP address, still it's not 59. We got it 59, right? So let me rather log in using my remote desktop here. So that's the 61 is the new one. So let me, what happened? Is it 61? 59, sorry, build service 59. Okay, I logged in to my